Hi, I'm Kaya, and these are my 10 essential items with GQ. My doggy, Arnie, he's my buddy. He's been in my life for 10 years. He's an old man now, he's a bit grumpy. I love him very much. He's a good boy, he's a very good boy. I love having a dog. It was kind of a crazy idea that I had when I think I was about 21 and I'd just come back from filming in Louisiana and I wanted to get a dog and everyone was like, you're insane, you travel all the time, you're not responsible, you wake up at 1 p.m. But I'm really glad I did. He's the best puppy in the world. He can do tricks, he can sit, you can leave the treat in front of him and tell him when to eat it. He's never chewed a single shoe of mine, but his farts are horrific. They are the stinkiest things in the world. If my dog could talk, he would probably sound like Ray Winston. I love books. I carry books with me everywhere I go. Whenever I'm on a flight or a train, my favourite thing to do is to read real books that smell like real paper. And I've just finished The Bee Sting, which was amazing. I kind of tend to prefer to read books by female authors, but this one's actually really got a great storytelling of the female experience, and it's beautifully written. Other recommendations for books: Tomorrow. It's incredible. It's a really beautiful love story that isn't romantic, kind of about this platonic friendship over time. Girl, Woman, Other is incredible as well. Queenie is a great book that I loved. Diet Coke. I know it's not good for you. I don't drink coffee or tea. I just never did. I never started. And in a glass bottle, yes, thank you. And I only drink it when I'm working to keep me going throughout the day. But I also have a terrible habit of just drinking half and leaving it somewhere. I don't really have a sweet tooth unless I'm very in the mood for it. I kind of like salty snacks. Cheese. Cheese is good. Any kind of cheese at any time of the day. In your fingers, on crackers, from a plastic bag. My death row meal would be a feijoada, which is a Brazilian dish. It's a black bean stew with rice, arroz, farofa, just couve, which is like collard greens. Just a big, beautiful Brazilian meal with lots of carbs and lots of meat, lots of salt and lots of garlic. With the Diet Coke. Rescue remedy. I have had anxiety since I was about 15 years old, but back then didn't know what it was. That word didn't exist. A teacher of mine actually recommended I get Rescue Remedy, and this little guy has been my friend ever since. I don't know if it's more of a placebo than anything else, but it does whenever I'm feeling a little bit anxious or I've got a big day coming up work-wise. A couple of drops of that bad boy under your tongue, and you're feeling good. My biggest tips for dealing with anxiety and stress, I know, I'm still figuring out myself. Therapy, do therapy. Therapy's great. Find your therapist that you really like and get in therapy. Or breathing exercises. My son actually learned a breathing exercise at school where you kind of breathe in as you go up your finger and down, and he taught me that, and that's actually really helpful. And how lovely that they're teaching kids that now in school. A nice smelling candle. I spend a lot of my time in trailers or different hotel rooms and not at home. And I find if I keep a candle that is kind of my favorite scent and I travel with that, it kind of grounds me a little bit or makes whatever kind of shitty little trailer they've stuck me in smell good and feel feminine and fun and nice and relaxing. My favorite candle is Diptyque. I really love the labels on them, I love the names, I love the smells, I love the personalization you can do on them. Whenever my friends are having like a big birthday, I always buy them a nice, expensive, fancy candle. Every evening, if I'm at home, put the kids to bed, tidy up the toys, make the room feel like an adult space again, or light a candle, sit down and watch bad reality TV for 6 hours, and that is my idea of heaven. At the moment, I've rediscovered Real Housewives of New Jersey, which is so chaotic. So much happens. I still watch The Apprentice. I love The Apprentice. Big Brother, I got back into that again. Yeah, I've got a problem. Google Maps. I used to be really bad at getting to meetings and auditions on time because back in 2007 and 8, there was no Google Maps, and had a little tube app that I would use to try and figure out how to get to Central and how to get to all these audition places. And now I probably use Google Maps every single day. I'm that person that tries to beat the little guy. You know, like it'll say it takes you 7 minutes to walk there. I'm like, no, it won't. It'll take me 4. That's my joy in life. Best restaurant in London is Leon's in Crouch End. Best breakfast spot, Greasy Spoon Caf on Green Lanes. N4 Caf. N4 Caf is amazing. Best museum in London for me is Natural History. It's a gorgeous building. Best bookshop? That's such a nice question. There's an independent bookshop in Belsize Park opposite the Tube, and they've always got a really beautiful selection. And there's a lovely old lady that works in there. I don't know the name of it, but it's in Belsize Park. It's a Victoria Beckham primer and moisturiser, which I like because it's bougie, it's a great product, it's a beautiful moisturiser. I'm learning to take better care of my skin, but also and mostly because I love the Spice Girls and I will forever support anything that they do in life, especially Victoria Beckham because she's very smart and very funny. My daily routine to kind of feel fresh and awake is getting better. I used to be very bad. I used to not take my makeup off before going to sleep the night before. I was an early 2000s indie sleaze kid, but I'm much better now. I cleanse, exfoliate, have a nice moisturiser on. I then kind of will listen to a podcast while I'm doing my morning routine as well to kind of quiet my mind a little bit. My favourite podcasts are kind of like investigative journalism. A story and following that and following people's journey, like the Crypto Queen, that was an incredible one. The speaker. I love music. Wherever I go, I need music. And this one's cool because you can have it in the shower. Zac Efron actually recommended this speaker to me when I worked with him because he has one in his shower. Didn't get to see that, but you know. I love music, I love playlists, I love finding out what other music other people are into. I am in control of the music when I'm hosting. Everyone knows that. They come into my house expecting it. I'm very good at it. I have set playlists for different kind of scenarios. There's a dinner party one, there's a party one. And they know that Top Loader will be playing at some point. They know that Purple Rain will be playing at some point. It's been established that I am the DJ. Top 3 songs would be Beast of Burden by the Rolling Stones. I think that's the sexiest song in the world. Flowers by Miley Cyrus. Like I said, I couldn't get that out of my head all last year. And Wanna Be by the Spice Girls. A nice silk scrunchie. Whenever I'm traveling or in my kind of day-to-day normal life, my hair's always up. It's always just thrown out of the way so that I can get on with whatever it is I'm doing. I spent years kind of using cheap hair bands that then would rip my hair out at the end of the night. And I love a silk scrunchie. It protects your hair, looks super cute. I love the scrunchie throwback. Reminds me of being 8 years old. Functional and cute. My favourite hairstyle that I've had on screen, Susie Glass is quite cool because I have a fake fringe. And it was really cool because I got to kind of test out what it would be like to live life with a fringe or bangs if you're American, which is weird, but whatever. My next essential item is my WhatsApp group chats with my friends. I travel a lot for work. I'm away. I miss a lot of things. I miss birthdays, I miss weddings, I miss births. And having the ability to check in on a group chat and see what everyone's up to and keep in touch with them is really important to me. And my friends are my chosen family, and they've been incredible and really supportive. And I love waking up in the morning and seeing that someone's getting ripped into in the group chat for no reason. There's group chats for each friendship group, and then some that encompass several friendship groups in one. It's like different circle layers. There's a Skins group chat. There's a Maze Runner group chat, that's still going. There's a Gentleman group chat. There's some dodgy ones as well. Oh, so last night at the Gentleman premiere, all my guy friends freaked out because they met some I think he's a UFC fighter. I don't know, but they fangirled so unbelievably hard, and they've made memes of the picture of them meeting him. Again, I don't know who this dude is, but he went down very well with the friendship group last night. Yeah. Who is this person? I've never seen my friends lose. I was like, David Beckham's there. They didn't give a shit. Just like... That's it. Goodbye.